Because I have really fucked up knees from like years of breakdancing and stuff. Like, my kneecap is like shattered. Like, here, look. See that?
What is that? What is that? There shouldn't be a lump where that lump is.
Yeah, that's part of my kneecap on the bottom of my, like, where it shouldn't be. Like, if you, I can nudge pieces of it around.
Monty, it's like two knees. You look like something from District 9.
But I came up with the theme, red, white, black, and yellow because I'm Asian.
Wow.
Gus was walking around on the phone out here and noticed something. I noticed something on Monty's car. Oh God, it's like, you're right. It looks like a testicle that's been made into beef jerky. See that? It's there. A fly crawled out of it.
That is interesting.
Getting close.
Breathe deep. Breathe deep.
I guess I need a new car.
So, a tree fell in a car?
Or multiple cars.
Yeah. What happened to us?
I normally park over there just because I don't want bird shit on my car, but that's a little bit more than bird shit.
I don't park over there anymore because a bird fell on my car.
About the Ruby trailers is that it's something I've discovered. If you print screen at any point in any of those trailers, it's like a desktop background.
I pick up the hair, I cut the hair.
Oh, Monty, take me! Oh, you dropped me! How could you do this? I was your love!
Fuck, man. On it, took it, went to bed. Wasn't sure if I woke up. Still not sure. Pair of rifles. We're gonna go raid the podcast. Let's see how mad we can get Gus.
I'm gonna get fired tonight.
Yeah, that is our goal.
We're going out in a blaze of glory.
Yep. Ruby's done.
Dude, can you imagine a digital ham sandwich? Hey!
Where the fuck did that come from?
Look at jacket. What's that?
There's a Nerf gun up there.
Oh, that was Monty. Thanks, Monty.
Look, please don't do that. You're just going to encourage.
The sound of it like cocking up there with the bright lights is frightening as hell. Yeah, no, but seriously, everything in my life.
Seriously, could someone go stop whoever the fuck is doing that?
It's Monty.
It's really pissing me off.
2 years ago, I was on the receiving end of a Monty Oum lemon punch. So,
Oh, shit.
I adjusted my strategy last year to lemon packets, but this year I thought I'd get more creative. They may look like lemon heads, but they're actually lemon grabs. So I'm going to give you each a box of lemon grabs.
You gonna throw them at Monty, or?
Kind of have what I refer to as creative blue balls, where I just want to like get this out of my head and just like put it at you. So, you know, it'll all come eventually. But I just, you know, it's hard. You know, you're working and then that's what explains the 60-hour days. It's just, you know, I just getting it out there is tough. Work as hard as you can, and still there's never enough time. So the thing you got to learn to is essentially let go, which falls back to the production mentality of like, look, I know this could have been better, but very often I say bad animation is better than no animation.
Those of you who weren't aware already, last Thursday, our dear friend Monty Oum had a simple medical procedure, and afterwards he had an extreme allergic reaction. He lost consciousness, and over the course of the last week, he's been hospitalized. He did not regain consciousness, and we are very sorry to say that Monty passed away yesterday, Sunday, February 1st, at about 4:34 in the afternoon. If we missed 2 podcasts in a row on Monty's behalf, I don't think Monty would have liked that very much.
I don't think he would have.
No, I
you know,
don't.
despite the fact he, didn't feature regularly on the podcast, he was here most Mondays, mooching pizza or watching off on the sides over here.
Or he would be in his office, and as he always did, he always was watching something and making something at the same time. That was kind of his MO. And he'd have the Rooster Teeth podcast on, and then he would stop to make sure to tweet at me that we'd already talked about this. So
we're all standing around, and we were like, "Do you hear heavy metal music? Like, where is that coming from?" And that was the first time I experienced Monty in powered down mode. He was just off to the side with his headphones in, full blast, and he was totally asleep. And we went up. We were like, "Are you okay? Do you want to turn that down a bit?" And he just like woke up for a second. There's a few fanboy moments I've ever had at a convention. Was he emailed me back, and I was like, "I'm gonna get to meet Monty."
It's very sad that Monty's gone, but I mean, he accomplished so much in 33 years. I mean, if you think about everything that he's done, the work he did on Rivers Blue, creating his own show that's loved by millions of people. It's going to be distributed now in Asia by Warner Brothers. It's just amazing. And it's almost like Monty had a sense of, of time, of his limited time, because of the urgency that he had in his life, and in a way, his greatest enemy at the end of it all was basically time. Dying at 33 is just such a tragedy, And but he absolutely made the most out of his years and made the most out of like literally every moment. He tried to make it as good as it could possibly be. And on a smaller level, whenever we were working on projects, it was always time was the factor of like this has to come out. I want to make it bigger and better, bigger and better, bigger and better. And then it's just always time was always the limiting part of it to him.
Mm-hmm.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me right.
What?
But we love him very much. We miss you, Monty.
I was very excited about the moment my first scene showed up at a convention. No one had any idea what to expect. Got a full house from the Ruby panel, RTX 2014. With Red vs. Blue and Rooster Teeth as a company, there's a lot of things we hope to create to make people happy in ways they wouldn't expect. But we tend to be masters of our own fate. The only thing that stops us from doing the really cool things is time. At the end of the day, we're still looking at people and they need to behave like people. As an animator, there are things you need to notice that most people wouldn't be seeing. The most important thing, and do this as often as you can, watch movies or watch shows or watch things. Just keep your eyes open. It's a lot of destiny, really. I mean, very few people have the luxury of doing exactly what they want to do as their job. There's never a day where I forget that. Moving forward I always think about what's next. So like, I'm super excited to finish what we have so that I can just start working on something else.
lips, you'd echo on and on. You'd catch me safe if ever I'd fall. Your hand in mine, we walked along. No hill too high, no road was too long. To stay with you.